This is the second part of our anatomy and physiology, medical terminology, and pathophysiology wrap-up. And I want to go ahead and get right into the material that we still have to cover. And an instrument used to cut is referred to as a tome. T-O-M-E. A dermatome, for example, would be an instrument used to cut the skin. So tome is an instrument used to cut. Okay. The combining form for woman. The combining form for woman is gyneco. Okay, that's the combining form for woman. You will hear the term andro if it's a term associated with a male. Okay, a gynecologist, for example, is where a female would go for a specialized test of the reproductive structures. Okay, andro might be, for example, a term used with the males regarding the hormones of the males, androgenic hormones. Suffix seal or sealy, the suffix sealy that means a hernia, okay? That means hernia, okay? Something which is bulging outward. An abdominocoeli would be a hernia in the abdominal region, a bulging out in the abdominal region. Chronic. Chronic means something that is long in duration. Maybe it lasts for a long period of time. Diabetes is a chronic disease. On the other hand, an acute disease will be something that lasts only a relatively short period of time. Maybe a cold that lasts 3 days, for example. So chronic, long in duration. Acute, something that's fast, runs its course in a relatively short period of time. Medical term for nosebleed, hemoptysis. Hemoptysis. Hemo means blood. Hemoptysis is a term for a nosebleed. Abbreviation for blood pressure. BP is an abbreviation for blood pressure. Going right along with that, HTN is an abbreviation for hypertension. That means high blood pressure. Hypertension would be abbreviated HTN. A combining form that means eye is ophthalmo. Like an ophthalmologist. Oculo also means eye. Okay. Producing. Genesis is a suffix that means producing. Geno is a combining form that means to produce. So something that is producing, you may see the suffix genesis or the combining form geno. Nerve. Neuro is a combining form that means nerve. Neurology would be the study of nerves. Entero is a combining form that means intestine. You might hear of a doctor called a gastroenterologist. Gastroenterologist. Gastro means stomach, entero means intestine. Okay, so that's a doctor that specializes in the stomach and intestines. Bone. Osteo is a combining form that means bone. Osteo is a combining form that means bone. Brain. Cerebro is a combining form that means brain. Life. Bio is a combining form that means life. Hemo and hemato are both combining forms that mean blood. Patho is a combining form that means disease. Pathology would be the study of disease. Adeno. Adeno means gland. Adeno means gland. A combining form that means a mass or a tumor. Onco. Oncology would be the study of masses or tumors. Knowledge. Noso. Noso. Okay. Like diagnosis. Diagnosis. Knowledge gained from tests, signs, and symptoms that allow you to tell a patient what disease they may have. Noso means knowledge. A combining form that means mind. Psycho. Okay. Many people have kind of modified that, but psycho literally means mind. It's a combining form that means mind. Psychology would be the study of the mind. A combining form that means ear. Odo. Odo means ear. An otoscope, for example. Eyelid. Blepharo. Blepharo is a combining form that means eyelid. Chylo is a combining form that means lip. Chylo is a combining form that means lip. Linguo is a combining form that means tongue. Okay, bilingual, pertaining to two tongues, two languages. A combining form that means hand. Mano, a combining form that means foot. Pedo, like pedestrian. A combining form that means rib. Costo. Costo. The spaces between the ribs would be called the intercostal spaces. Inter means between, costo means rib, al means pertaining to. Intercostal. A combining form that means skull. Cranio. Cranium. The cranium. Okay, probably everybody's heard of the cranium before. Bladder, like our urinary bladder. Cysto. Cysto means bladder. Tear. Dacryo. Dacryo means tear. Dactylo means finger or toes. Finger or toes, dactylo. You may also see the term digits used for fingers or toes, or phalanges, also meaning fingers or toes. Liver, hepato. Hepato means liver. Uterus. Metro. Endometrium, okay, for example, would use that as a term meaning uterus. Endo would be within the uterus. That's pretty much all of the information that I wanted to cover at this time. So we have this second part of the wrapping it up, and I just wanted to combine everything that we had discussed previously into somewhat of a review format. But we're going to continue reviewing. We've got a lot more medical terminology and anatomy and physiology to unlock, but it's going to be something that you will use on a regular basis, and it's going to give you a leg up on seeing information on a patient's chart, as well as being able to document properly in a patient's chart.